Well, howdy everyone. Got a new plant here. This is called a purple star lipstick plant, and it's in a 6-inch pot which I placed inside this Melfo self-watering planter. I have not repotted it yet, but you can probably see it's got a lot of long vines to it. I got this from California Tropicals, and they do a really good job of packing the vines up so they don't break. I think you can kind of see in the background here my string of bananas plant has long vines on it, and they come this way. So I mean, this one, if you look at it, there's some pretty long vines on this, so it's already a hanging plant when you get it. This plant, it likes light, but not direct sunlight, or not for long. You could put it in a east window where it gets morning sun, and it would love that. It's called a lipstick plant because it makes long tubes with red ends on it, and they kind of look like a tube of lipstick. Now this one is called a purple star lipstick plant, and I don't know that they'll be purple or not, but it's a pretty cool plant, and one that it seems like a lot of people don't know about, and so I thought I would give it a try. I'm going to see if I can get it out of this pot. Okay, so this is the plant. You can see the vines go way down. I'm really happy with this plant. It's amazing that you can get one with vines like this right out of the nursery. And as for the planter, if I can stop it from moving. The planter is a Melfo 8.3 inch self-watering pot. It has an insert that goes in, and it's got these wicks that wick up the water that go in there, and the thing I like about it is that it's clear, so you can see how much water is in it. Now this particular one comes with a chain and with the macrame hanger. You can buy them for less with just the chain, but I really like the macrame hangers, and they give me a little bit more distance from the light, which I like. The chains are a bit shorter, and I think that this light is too close when I hang them. With, you know, if they're up there, you know, a foot away from the light, they're getting too much light. Down here works good, and the plants on the bottom underneath them are getting good light, so everybody's happy. So this plant, like I said, bright indirect light or dappled sunlight. You can grow it in a hanging basket. You could put it on a shelf and let it hang over the side. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to flower, but I expect that with spring on the way and more light and all that good stuff, it shouldn't be too long before this plant starts to flower, and then I'll find out if they're red or purple. Basically, I'm going to repot it in coco coir. That's what I put all my plants in. And generally, I don't use perlite. The self-watering planters I really like because, for one thing, it keeps water from dripping on the floor or on the furniture in your house. But this one in particular, because it's translucent like this, you can tell when it needs to be watered again. So keep it moist, but not wet. And room temperature. I don't know if this plant is toxic or not. I have not checked. But it's always a good idea to err on the side of caution, because kids put things in their mouths and pets munch on things. And if that's the case, you want to make sure that anything that's toxic is out of reach. Now, because this is going to be a hanging plant, I don't think it's much of an issue, but if you put it on a shelf, you might want to check it. And I will go online and I will check if this is toxic or not. Well, I just checked on the internet and it's non-toxic, so that's a good plant. I mean, you know, I have this one, I just got this one, and I got a spider plant, which for some reason I have not had. I don't know why, because it's probably one of the most common house plants there is, and it's also non-toxic, and I'll do a separate video on that plant. But for now, we've got this, and it's a pretty plant. I think it'll be really nice once it starts to flower. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to transplant this and put it in, fill it up with in this inner basket with some coco coir, and add some water to the planter. Okay, so here it is. It's in its final resting place. It's all potted up and it's ready to grow. So I'm going to move this along here because my Monstera needs the light too. You know, it's kind of amazing. This is a low light plant, but anyway, it's doing a lot better getting more light. So take good care of yourselves, happy gardening, and don't forget, stay green. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.